Hello, everyone. We're going to go ahead and I want to make sure that's off. Everyone can hear me well. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the forecast. And right now, what we're looking at is some first alert weather coming in really Friday evening, but most of Saturday is kind of the concern for us here in the valley. So as you can see here, you've got brutal cold conditions. We start the day out around 14 degrees, but because our wind speeds pick up, and I've got a graphic on that to show you in a moment, wind speeds are starting to pick up to a point where we're getting about 20 to 30 miles per hour wind speeds. And even over that for part of Saturday midday, we're seeing some areas right around that 36, 37 mile per hour breeze. And the deal with that, those wind gusts getting up to that point, with us having such brutally cold temperatures, that poses a lot of dangers as far as your skin may go. So definitely want to make sure if you have anything that you need to do this weekend, whether you're outside taking care of things around your home or just outside enjoying your weekend, it's going to be frigid outside. So please make sure you are using more than just your standard jacket. You've got a hat, some gloves, scarves. You really want to make sure as little of your skin is exposed as possible, because this is some quite cold weather. We're seeing those teens sticking around even into Sunday morning. So keep that in mind. The highs for Saturday, right around 25 degrees. These are feel-like temperatures. I don't think I put a stop in there, but as you saw, there's a couple of areas that will see some negative feel-like temperatures, and it's quite a few of us as well going into Saturday morning and throughout most of the midday. So here's what we're looking at now. Lots of us right around 30 degrees for the moment, but as we go into the overnight hours, we'll start to see temperatures dropping into those 20s. Out the door tomorrow morning, about 20, 22 degrees, quite chilly still. Another opportunity to make sure you're bundling up and everything of that nature. Looking into the midday hours, we start to see clouds all around most of the valley, but temperatures are expected to be in those mid to upper 30s and some low end 40s as well going into the next day. So expectations are to keep our highs above freezing for now, but as we get to Friday and Saturday, that's when we'll start to see changes, Friday evening specifically. So increased cloud cover going into Thursday. And here's the wind gusts. I want you to really look at this because, like I mentioned, with that strong wind gust that we are expecting to see out of Friday into Saturday, we'll pick it up right around the afternoon hours on Friday. Wind gusts get up to about 23 to 25 miles per hour at the least. Looks like Fort Payne only has about 15 miles per hour worth of a gust. But going into those overnight hours, this is midnight. And I know some folks stay out and about a little late on Saturdays. I know the Havoc has a game, and there's a lot of nighttime activity going on. But as you can see here, right around midnight, it's about 27 to almost 30 miles per hour. And with our temperatures dropping into the teens, that's going to leave a lot of our feel-like temperatures well below that in those single-digit numbers. A couple of negatives are expected. So it's going to be chilly all around. Please make sure you are exercising caution and bundling up and everything of that nature. We could possibly see some snow flurries coming out of this as well, but that's still kind of changing as our model runs go. We saw it a little earlier in one of our model runs, and now that it's getting into several runs since that, when we're starting to see the change move into a light dusting at the moment. So thankfully, it's dry conditions, though, and I know a lot of us were really concerned about that, given the weekend that we just came from and just finished up. So it's a lot on our plate, but thankfully, we are on the other side of that, and now we're just dealing with these brutally cold winds. So even going through midday Saturday, this is noon, and some areas are around 40 to 44 miles per hour. So it is going to be a very cautious weekend as far as our temperatures and wind speeds go. That's just creating that mix up of brutal weather for us. So again, that's what makes that first alert weather day. The Havoc have a game on Friday and Saturday. We just have a lot on Saturday with our alert day. I'm unable to put our lovely Havoc graphic up there for you. But we get back into the 30s for Sunday. Lows still hanging around the 20s as we start the following work week. Temperatures get back to 50 every once in a while from Wednesday. And then we'll see some rain chances by Thursday, Friday. We'll see another opportunity to get back to those 50s by next weekend. So we'll see what the next week brings. But we're hoping to keep our temperatures above freezing for our highs for a moment, but a lot of areas still seeing below freezing temperatures overnight. So with that being said, I hope you'll tune in to our 10 o'clock news coming up in about 10 or so, well, actually 20 minutes. So we'll see you on the other side of the screen, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.